Say Lana, or should we? Today I am going to be talking about the fear of having nothing to say. So, this is a topic that I think a lot of people struggle with, especially when it comes to making presentations or writing an essay, things like that. Maybe even YouTubers. Oh my god, now I can't even say it. YouTubers. We're always making videos and we're talking about shit. And who gave us the right to have an opinion? No one. But, we still think of things to say, and there can definitely be days where we don't know what to talk about, and we feel like we have nothing to say, nothing valid. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that and how to get over it. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to talk about a personal experience first. So, recently, I applied for a position to present at a leadership conference. And I thought, hey, in the moment, I was like, okay, cool, like, I've done some leadership stuff. I could use some practice talking in public. Let's sign myself up. And then I ended up actually getting it. And as I was writing the presentation and kind of thinking about, like, oh my god, I'm actually going to have to present this, the thought came into my head, like, fuck, like, I mean, I've done some things, I have experience, but, like, I don't have anything new to say. Who says that I'm an expert, and should be giving advice to people at doing a presentation? And the whole, like, self-doubt and, like, who gives me the authority to say, like, you know, to have a presentation, or all those kinds of things crept in, and I had to kind of, like, sit with myself and be like, Lana, why did you sign up for this? Oh, because you want some experience, you're passionate about various topics like YouTube, and you thought that this would be a fun experience, so you're gonna do this because you got accepted, and you're gonna push past the fucking doubt of not having anything valid to say, because they chose you, and you've learned some stuff, and so has everyone else. What makes you different than anyone else, than someone that is going to be presenting, you know? You don't just wake up one day and they're given a medal that says, you have things that are valid. You can talk now about them and stuff in public. No, it's just, those people kind of have the audacity and the strength and the courage to actually go after those different opportunities and compile their knowledge in a way that they can present it. No one just told them one day, like, you know what, you're ready to tell people shit about life. No, they just decided that they had something to say, something to share, and then they gathered the gusto to do so. So what I'm getting at, basically, is for me and for any of you guys that are, you know, maybe have a presentation coming up or need to write an essay or a policy paper or whatever it might be, just realize that, you know, anyone who's ever written something or presented something, you know, or been in a position to give advice or present, they've all had the same doubts, I would say. And if not, what makes them more special or different than you? Maybe they have more experience, whatever, but everyone has to start somewhere. And I guess that's the main point I want to get at, is that everyone has to start somewhere. How do you expect to be that brilliant motivational speaker or that brilliant leader in a business if you were never gave yourself, or no one else gave you, an opportunity to become a better leader, become a better presenter, and get better at creating written works or whatever? Same with jobs, you know? People give you your first job knowing, you know, you didn't have any experience before, but they know that you have to start somewhere, and they're okay with that. It's all that you can really do is try to do your best to learn, and no one can really expect much more from you. And if they do, what matters is your own kind of your own opinion of yourself. As long as you know you did your best, then that's all you can ask for. So those are the main points, I guess. Yeah, I guess the question that I kind of ask myself is if I'm like, well, what makes me have anything interesting to say, or who gave me the authority? My answer is kind of like, no one, and who had to, you know? If people are asking you to do a presentation, then first of all, they're kind of endorsing you and saying, like, we want to hear what you have to say, so say it then. But free speech, you know? Everyone has the right and can be given the opportunity to express themselves, so you kind of have to give yourself that right in some ways, you know? Give yourself that validation to speak. Because often no one else will. And if you're trying to become better at leadership, or trying to clarify thoughts about yourself, the world, or just become more of an articulated speaker or thinker, I think the only way to get better at anything is to start. And to start, you need to give yourself the space and the validation and the right to do so. If you keep holding yourself back and telling you, not yet, I'm not ready yet, I'm not good enough, then you're never going to start, and then you're never going to be able to build. So chuck the perfectionism out the door because it's not helpful, and realize that when you start, it's not going to be the best work. And you got to be okay with that, because it means you are opening the door and yourself up to better work. So yeah, chuck out imperfection, become one with failure, because failure is a learning experience. And by doing so, you'll be opening up your gates for bigger and better things. So yeah, that's the main thing I want to talk about. I hope this helped you guys, and I hope that you get out there and do whatever you are holding yourself back from doing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I almost fell over. Woo! Woo!